Hello everyone and welcome back to the video of website planning and creation. And in this video of ours, we'll be learning how to book a hosting. So if I talk about hosting, so basically hosting means buying a web space. When we are trying to make a website, there are two things that we need to have in order to make a website. The first thing is a domain name and second is a hosting. So there are various platforms from which we can book a hosting. So top three major platforms which are available is one is Hostinggator, the second name is of Hostgator, and the third name is of GoDaddy. So these are the three names which are majorly present in the market if you're trying to make a website. Apart from these three brands of hosting, there are many other brands as well, but these three are very prominent name in the terms of the hosting service provider. If I talk about hosting, so basically there are three different types of hosting. If I start from Hostinggator, so the first kind of hosting which is present on Hostinggator is a single web hosting. Single web hosting means in this you can host only one website and it is giving you 10 GB of space, and you can make one email account. One email account means you can have one domain email ID. That is, many times you might have received an email like something at the rate of the domain name.com. For example, if suppose I booked a product from Amazon, I would be receiving the email from Amazon, that is like support at the rate amazon.com or services at the rate amazon.com. You will never get an email from Gmail if any brand is sending an email. So that is called as a domain email ID. So in this single web hosting, you're having one email account. Whereas if I'm talking about premium web hosting, where almost you can host 100 websites and almost give you 20 GB space, there are like unlimited email account that you can create from it. The third interface is of business web hosting. So again, as you can see, when the moment you're increasing the price, the capacity of these things are also increasing. So if you are a new user and you're learning and you're making a small website of a blogging or a small e-commerce website, so initially I can say the smallest one, that is a single web hosting, would be also more than sufficient for you all to carry on your work. But if suppose you're planning to make more than one website, so rather than spending every time booking a hosting for each domain name, you can have the premium web hosting where almost you can host 100 websites without again and again investing in taking the hosting. So similarly, if I talk about how to purchase it, you just simply need to click on add to cart, and the hosting, you would be simply reaching to the shopping cart option of the hosting service, and you can select how many months you want to purchase. Suppose you want to take it for the 1 year, so just simply select 1 year out here, and you can see right now there is an offer going on, so it is costing me almost like 1402 rupees after the discount whichever I'm having, right? And for if you're also willing to have a discount, so the discount link I would be providing in the description part of this video. So by clicking on those links, you can avail the discount of different brand while if you're trying to book a hosting. So similarly, you can book a hosting for 12 months or 24 months or 48 months. Simply just select the duration of the month and you can check out from here. And there's a additional facility which is given from Hostinggator side is like daily backup. So backup means every day whatever work you are doing on your website, that would be made a backup, so that if suppose unfortunately there is something wrong in your website, like it crash or some data mishappening has happened, so you can just upload the backup straight away from your H panel. So so for Hostinggator it is H panel that we call. So along with this, there is a free SSL certification and free Cloudflare protection, that is HTTPS will be free from here. Now let's talk about Hostgator. Hostgator is also a very popular name which is present in the market if you talk about in terms of buying hosting. And if we need to buy hosting, simply we need to click here, that is get started now. Moment I'll click here on get started now, I'll be having again four different plans in terms of what package I want to buy. The first one is starter, then hashlink, then baby, then business plan. For the starter, if I talk about it, is again for single domain, 10 GB of space, 100 GB transfer, and it is giving you 5 email accounts. For hashlink, again it is also a single domain, but it is like unmetered disk space, unmetered transfer account, unlimited email IDs. So you can see in the moment again you are increasing the price, the facilities are also increasing. So again, for starting, the starter plan is more than sufficient to start off with. So you can simply click on buy now. I will say I don't want this any kind of backup, right? So initially these things are not required. So if I'm already having a domain name, so I can enter the domain name which I already own, or if I want to book a new domain name, that is along with the hosting, if I want to purchase a new domain name as well, I can do it from here. Or right now, if you are not ready, or if you're not having any domain name, neither you are willing to purchase right now, like you might be thinking that which domain name to purchase. So as of now you can skip this step and just purchase the hosting, and later on you can associate your domain name with the hosting, right? So for that you can just click on the skip this step for later, and you would be redirected towards here. So as you can see right now, the duration is selected for 5 years. You can drop down and select it for like 1 year. So for 1 year it is costing me something like 2254, and similarly for 1 year the Hostinger was costing me something 1402. This is the two that you can compare. Even Hostgator is also very popular name, right? Now the third platform which comes for the hosting is even GoDaddy. So GoDaddy is one big platform if we talk about domain name. So the dominating website is GoDaddy only. So but if I talk about hosting, even GoDaddy provides hosting. So for that you just simply need to click on the top hosting option, and you can take like WordPress hosting, and under WordPress hosting you can just similarly choose the plan whichever you want from here, and again book it for the website of yours. So here are the four plans, that is basic, deluxe, ultimate, and e-commerce. So you can see the basic is for 149 rupees per month. It gives you one website, 30 GB of storage space. Ideally it's up to like 25k monthly visitors can come down to your website. Similarly, the moment your price is increasing, you can see the facilities are increasing. But the only thing which is different here is all the hosting is for one website only. As you can see out here, it is for one website only. In others, you have seen moment you are increasing the price, the number of websites that you can host were also increasing. But out here, the plan which this GoDaddy is providing, it's for one website only. Suppose I want to take this basic one, so I can simply click here add to cart, and let's just see what is the final price which is coming out here. So if I'll try to take it for 12 months, so it will cost me almost 3588. Yeah, it is costing me for 12 months, it is costing me 3588. If I'll take it for like 24 months, it will cost me 5976. So this is also one of the option which you can opt if you are trying to book a hosting. So I would suggest you to if you'll take down my suggestion, so my suggestion be either you can go with Hostinggator, or you can even opt for Hostgator. These two are giving good service as well. That is up to my experience, that because I have almost had my website in all these three hostings, but I personally liked the services of Hostgator as well as the services of Hostinggator. So once you have purchased the hosting, then you would be getting the credentials on your registered email ID, and post that if you are booking the domain name and hosting from the same platform, that is you have purchased the domain name and hosting from Hostinggator only, so there is no use of changing the DNS. So what you need to simply do is go to the cPanel or hPanel of your service provider and just install the WordPress and start building on it. But if your domain name is from some other platform and hosting is from some other platform, so what you need to do is you need to change the DNS, and post that only you can install the WordPress with the help of your cPanel or hPanel, and then you can proceed working. So in the next video you can find how to change the DNS in case if you have purchased the domain names from other platform, and then after configuring the DNS, how to install WordPress with the help of cPanel. I hope this purchase of hosting part is clear to you all. So let's join in the next video where it will be further continuing on the learning of website planning creation. Thank you guys.